Today's date, September 19th, 2021. It's 21 years into the 21st century, and drugs is still a problem. Illegal drugs can hurt people in many ways. You got the people who are addicted to drugs, the drug addicts. They use these illegal drugs and they try to find money to buy more drugs. And they'll do anything from robbing somebody out in the street or steal from their own family. Drug addiction is extremely serious. And then there's another way drugs can affect people. The drug dealers. When people sell drugs for money or the fame, whatever, that affects a lot of people because you have one group of drug dealers out in the corner somewhere, and they have a conflict with another group of drug dealers. So those two groups of drug dealers are fighting each other and killing each other, having shootouts and all that. Not only are they getting themselves killed, but some of those stray bullets hit innocent people, including children. It's crazy. Another way that drugs can hurt people, it ties into the last 2 points I just made. I started off saying that a drug addict would steal from their own family to get money to buy drugs. And I talked about the people who sell drugs having shootouts with other people who sell drugs, and innocent people are getting killed. But then you have a situation where two people are selling drugs together. Two brothers, two cousins, aunts, and uncles, and nephews, and nieces, all that. Sometimes it's two brothers dealing drugs together, or two cousins dealing drugs together. They're dealing drugs with their own family members, and sometimes drug deals go bad, or there's an issue with the money. That can cause people who are family to each other try and hurt and kill each other, their own family members, over drug dealing. It's crazy. Yeah, illegal drugs definitely has a serious effect on people and families. I mean, there's marijuana is legalized in some states, but then you got these other drugs that are illicit: cocaine, heroin, methamphetamine, whatever. Been killing families and generations off for years. Stopping gun violence is one thing. Stopping gang violence is another thing. Stopping poverty, racism, discrimination, whatever, unemployment. And drugs, something needs to be done about that. Because drugs flooding the community, is devastating. If you don't use drugs, that's good, very good. Don't start. No matter how stressful it gets, find a better way to cope with whatever you're going through. Years ago, comedian Chris Rock said in one of his comedy shows, I think he said something along the lines of, the reason why people use drugs is because life is messed up. Life is stressful and dangerous. Some people take drugs to cope with what's going on. That's not the way. You gotta find a better way. If you are addicted to drugs, there is help. But illegal drugs, illicit drugs, needs to be eradicated. Seriously. Y'all be safe out there. Have a good night.